General knowledge for students. Analogy word pairing questions. Hi and welcome to another general knowledge game quiz. Kids general knowledge questions and answers. In this video, I'll provide you with 5 new analogy examples. 5 analogy word pairing questions. After each general knowledge question, you'll have 20 seconds to figure out the answer to each question. Here we go. Exercise is to gym as eating is to what? The answer is option D, restaurant. Exercise is to gym as eating is to restaurant. Gyms are places where people exercise, and a restaurant is a place where people eat. Food, which is option D, is not the right answer because that's something people eat and not a place or location where they eat. The answer is not option B nor C because neither represents a place where people eat. Candid is to indirect as honest is to what? The answer is option D, untruthful. Candid is to indirect as honest is to untruthful. Candid and indirect refers to opposing traits. Honest and untruthful refer to opposing traits. The answer is not option A because frank is the same thing as candid. Wicked, which is option B, is not correct because even though it refers to a negative trait, it's not the opposite of honest. Option C is not correct because truthful and honest mean the same thing. Guide is to direct as reduce is to what? The answer is option A, decrease. Guide is to direct as reduce is to decrease. Guide and direct are synonyms, and reduce and decrease are synonyms. The answer is not option B or D because neither of them means the same as reduce. Option C is not correct because increase is the opposite of reduce. Oar is to rowboat as foot is to what? The answer is option C, skateboard. Oar is to rowboat as foot is to skateboard. An oar puts a rowboat into motion the same as a foot puts a skateboard into motion. The answer is not option A because running is not an object that is put into motion by a foot. Sneaker, which is option B, is not correct because it is something worn on a foot. Jumping, which is option D, is also not correct because even though you need feet to jump, jumping is not an object put into motion by means of a foot. The words in the bottom row are related in the same way as the words in the top row. Choose the word from the option below that completes the bottom row of words. The answer is option D, house. Here in the top row, we have words which are related. Candle is related to lamp, and lamp is related to floodlight. In the bottom row, we have the word hut. Cottage is related to hut, and house is related to cottage. So the answer is option D, house. In the top row, the relationship shows a progression of sources of light. In the bottom row, the words show a progression of types of housing, from the smallest to the largest. Option A is not correct because a tent is smaller than a house. Option B and C are both wrong because they are not part of the progression. That's it, guys, for this video on general knowledge for students. I do hope that you have enjoyed our selection of analogy word pairing questions and answers. Please be on the lookout for our next video, which is coming up, which will also be on general knowledge for students. If you have not done so as yet, please click on the red subscribe button below this video to subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate it if you help me to grow this channel. We'll be doing our best to make more great video contents like this one that the whole family can enjoy, and you can also learn something new. And please click on the thumbs up button to give us a like. I would really appreciate that. One more thing, please remember to keep washing those hands before you touch your face. Let us all stay safe. Until then, see you on the next video of general knowledge for students.